Hello everyone, welcome to HS Academy. In this video we are going to learn present simple tense. Alright, let's start today's lesson. Let's look at the meanings. There are two main meanings for the present simple. Let's look at the meaning number 1. Have a look at this example. Jane teaches at a private school. She teaches science to secondary school students. The words in red indicate the present simple. This meaning shows that Jane teaches. This is her job. It doesn't mean that she is teaching at this moment. This is something that happens regularly. She teaches regularly. She isn't teaching right now, but she teaches at a private school. Just to clarify the first meaning, we use the present simple in this way to talk about something that happens regularly. Not something we're doing right now necessarily, but something that happens regularly, every day or every week. For example, John plays football every Wednesday. This is the present simple tense. John plays. Notice the s at the end of play. John plays football every week. I can say I play football every week as well. This is the present simple. Notice there's no s at the end of play in this example. I play football every week. This is a rule of the present simple which we'll go over in just few seconds. Now let's look at the second meaning for the present simple. Have a look at this sentence. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. The words in red indicate the present simple. This meaning shows factual information. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. This is always true and is factual. For the second meaning, we use the present simple. When something is always true. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. This is always true. It's not going to change. So we use the present simple tense. Now let's look at the structure, because the structure for this tense is very important. This is the structure for the positive. We use I, we, you, they, plus a basic verb. But when we use he, she, it, we use a basic verb plus s. Notice the difference. I walk home from work every day. He walks very quickly. Can you see the s at the end of walks? Use the s at the end of the verb when you use he, she or it. When you use a name as well, for example Alex, use the s at the end of the verb. Alex walks very quickly. Because Alex is a he, a boy, a person. So it's just the same as he. The negative structure is like this. I, we, you, they, plus, do not, plus, a basic verb. He, she, and it, remember, before we added s, to the basic verb. Well, now we use does not plus a basic verb. So we add s to do. Can you see that? Instead of saying do not we say does not. He does not plus basic verb. For example, they don't watch television very much. Or she doesn't play outside too often. Remember, if you use someone's name, for example Jane, use the second form doesn't. Jane doesn't play outside too often. Finally, let's look at the question structure. We use this form do, plus, I, we, you, they, plus, a basic verb. And for, he, she, it, we use, does as the question word. Can you see, does? Does is basically, do, plus, s, so does, plus, he, she, it, plus, basic verb. For example, do they usually work hard? Or, does he often go to the park? So that's the meaning and structure of the present simple. Let's move on to examples sentences of present simple. This library opens at 7 a.m. and closes at 6 p.m. Wild animals cause many car accidents. Drivers accidentally hit the animals or panic when they see the animals. These kittens are so tiny and cute. They are staring at me with their lovely little eyes. Cows produce milk. We use the milk to produce cheese, butter, yogurt and other things. Nature is incredible. I always watch nature documentaries to learn more about wildlife. People in England drink a lot of tea. They usually drink their tea with milk. It takes around 6 hours to get from London to New York by plane. My mum is a fantastic cook. She cooks Italian, French and Japanese cuisine very well. Vegetarians don't eat any meat or fish. Vegans are the same but also don't consume any dairy products. Student, how does a penguin protect its egg from freezing? What time does this bank shut? Alex, where do you work? Alex doesn't go university. He works as an online language tutor. I am selling my car. I bought it last year, but I don't drive it very much. Do you want to buy it? Harry, what kind of movies do you like? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe our channel for more videos.